Hi everybody. So we're still working on fitness. We're gonna do something that we would do in school during the school year. At Gregory School, we do it 3 times a year. It's something we didn't get to do this past year because we were home, but we're going to do it today. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but think about what we do at school, fitness-wise, that we would do at home. Okay, that we could do at home. Okay. So the quote of the day, because we like to start off this way. It is better to be hated for what you are than to be loved for what you're not. And that's by Andre Guide. Okay? It's better to be hated for what you are than to be loved for what you're not. So be yourself. Okay? Awesome. All right, so we have to start our video with our sit-up challenge. I think Miss D is at 18 is my highest number. Hopefully you guys know what your number is. Shoot for that number or higher. We're gonna do it for 30 seconds again. So I'm gonna set up the stopwatch right here. All right, so I have the stopwatch. Nope, that's a calculator. Okay, so I have the stopwatch. We're gonna go for 30 seconds. Make sure everybody, you get flat on the ground. Remember, you can put your hands behind your head, you can put your hands on your chest, or you can throw your hands up and back. Okay, so I'm gonna put the camera down a bit so you guys can see. Perfect. All right, so Miss D is doing these challenges too. So I want you to make sure you're doing them as well. So I have this chair here, so I'm gonna touch the chair today. All right, are we ready? So I have the timer. We're gonna start in we have 30 seconds to do as many as you can. On your marks, get set, go. Keep working. We're halfway there. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, so I got 18 again. I'm getting stuck on 18. I'm having a hard time pushing past that, but I'm gonna keep trying. Make sure you keep trying at home too if you didn't make it. Okay, so we're done with our quote of the day and we are done with our sit-up challenge. So the activity we are gonna do today, it's gonna be fitness activity, okay? The activity we're gonna do today is the PACER test, okay? Some of you might refer to it as the beep test, but we're gonna work on setting that up. Maybe you can set it up at home and give it a try and keep track of how many times you do it. So let me get to my information here. So the PACER test, okay, it's an activity that's going to last as long as you can go, okay, and it's an activity that works endurance while pacing yourself. So when you start, Miss D and Mr. Penta always say, when we give this test, you want to start nice and easy. You don't want to sprint. That's not the goal of this. The goal is to go as long as you can. So when you start in one place and run to one end, you want to go nice and slow until you get there and it beeps and then you go back the other way, okay? So this is an endurance test and you want to really, really pace yourself. We talked about endurance last week, I believe, when we were doing the relays, okay? So I'm going to show you how to set this up. I'm going to give you a link. So I'm actually going to get it on here so you can hear it while I'm doing it. But I'm also going to send the link with this video that you can Google it, search up the test, and you can give it to yourself so you have the beeps at the right time, okay? So I'm going to show you real quick here how to, not too quick, but I'm going to show you how to set this up. All right, so 20 meters is the distance. They say if you don't have 20 meters of space, you can do 15 meters. So a meter is about 3 feet and 3 inches, okay? So if we did 20 times 3, what is that? we're going to say it's 60, right? So we're going to say 60 feet. So this is what I'm going to do. I have actually some wood right here. I'm going to use this wood for my starting line, and I'm going to use a piece of wood for my finish line, okay? If you, you can use a broom, you can use shoes, whatever you need to use, okay? So I'm going to put you down so you can see Miss D walk out my starting line and finish line, okay? So I think you'll be able to see it. So right here is my beginning, okay? I'm going to put it in front of me so you guys can see what I'm doing. You grab another piece of wood. Okay, so we decided it's so 1 meter is 3 feet 3 inches. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to round it and say 3 feet. So Misty's feet are a little shy of a whole foot, but we're going to measure this way. Or if you have a tape measure, that would be great too. Okay, so I need to take 60 steps. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going heel to toe, heel to toe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Count with me. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. If I'm going 60 and I'm at 30, what am I? I'm halfway. So here's 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 10 more, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 57, 58, 59, 60. Alright, so here is the end. Do I look super far away? I hope I'm still in the camera. Okay, so Miss D marked it out. So I'm going to pick the camera up. So my starting line is here, and you have to go all the way down to that piece of wood. Okay, it's hard to see, but you'll see where I turn around. Okay, so I'm going to grab the other phone and show you what site I looked up. Okay, so I'm going to search the PACER test on Safari. I'm going to show you. See what I'm doing here? I'm going to go to my Safari. PACER test. I'm looking it up. So, all right. So here is, you can find it too as the fitness gram, okay? Because it is a piece of that. So I'm gonna play it for you, so you kind of get what I'm talking about. So when the test starts, it's gonna have somebody talking and explaining what you're doing. Once you begin, you are going to, once it beeps, I'm gonna run down to the board and I'm gonna wait there. And then when it beeps again, I'm gonna go back again. Let's see, my other phone's having a hard time. Oh, there we go. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so this is the audio of the PACER test. Open. Okay, so remember, when you're doing this, you want to take it nice and slow and make sure you go on every beep. I'm going to walk over here closer to my house because I'm not getting good service. Sorry, the cell phone service at my house is terrible. Okay, let's see. Ms. D's still here. We're having technical difficulties.
Capacity test.
All right, here we go.
Progressively gets more difficult
So
as
make
it
sure
continues.
you can hear it.
The 20-meter PACER test will begin in 30 seconds. Line up at the start.
So I'm going to line up at my start.
Starts slowly, but gets faster each minute after you hear this signal. A single lap should be completed each time you hear this sound. Remember to run in a straight line and run as long as possible. The second time you fail to complete a lap before the sound, your test is over. The test will begin on the word start. On your mark, get ready, start.
I'm gonna run down.
One,
I'm gonna run again. So every time it beeps, I go.
two,
Nice and easy, right?
three,
Now listen, I want to go slow. I can get there a lot faster, but I'm pacing myself.
four, five,
Okay, so do we understand how this works? So you can get on your Safari. You can do it through Safari, or you can go directly to YouTube. Type in PACER test or fitness test, and it will pop up, and then you'll have the music for it and the beeps for each test. So as you go through this, you're going to start out slow, and you're going to see that you're going to have time to wait at each side. And then as you keep going, the time, it goes faster and faster and faster, so then you're not getting to rest, okay? So Miss D's not going to do the whole test right now because you would probably get bored, but all you need is a starting point, the other side, which is 20 meters away, which we said you could do 60 feet, remember, because one meter is 3.3 inches, so just say 3 feet, or 3 feet, 3 inches, sorry. So say, measure out 60 feet, and then you're going to do this test, okay? Try it out, see what you think, and then this way you have it for all summer. You guys can come in the fall when we go back to school, and you guys can be experts on the PACER test and help your friends, all right? Enjoy the test. It's fun. Bye.